All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is another knife to review today from our buddy Andrew Haubert. So let's get started by saying hello to Ren, Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log, and TV, and for now, Mr. Skeleton for October. So this is the Protech Newport, and this has this awesome kind of cream-colored inlay here with the aluminum handles. Big, long clip. We'll talk more about that in a minute. And this is the Newport PR7 number 89. And I believe, okay, so I forgot to ask Andrew about this, but I'm pretty sure that, yes, that is Ivory Micarta. That's exactly what it is, which just means ivory colored micarta. It is not made out of ivory. And this one I cannot find available right now anywhere, but I'm going to talk to you about the one I found on Blade HQ. For let's see, $250. Whoa, and I'm dropping stuff everywhere, so that's great. There we go. Sorry, I had to get the laptop over here where I could see it and you could hear me. So they're normally $250, but it's out of stock. And again, it is S35VN steel. It is a sprint version with this ivory colored micarta, and we'll talk more about specs and materials in a moment. But as you can see, this is an auto. One hand closing is fairly easy. Again, I still mostly prefer two hand closing. It's just feels safer for me because I'm a klutz. But you can see this one is incredibly snappy. You've got the silver Protech button with the cutout here. You do have flat scales, but man, my camera struggles with black knives. But you do have black DLC-coated handles, DLC-coated blade, the Protech USA logo. This is made in the USA, S35, and this wicked-looking drop point blade with a really nice sharpening choil. So I was worried about this one being way too small, and it is not. This is a four-finger knife for me, nowhere to choke up, but you do have a great landing pad out here wherever you would like to do it. No jimping, and you don't need it. Really, really classy gentleman's carry kind of knife. And again, it is an auto, very, very snappy. Now, this clip is a little too big for me. Now, it is tip up, and you can see, wow. Yeah, it is cut down into the scale. There, you can get a better look at it. Very, very cool. Nice flat screws, everything else. But again, this clip does not need to be this long. I will tell you, this part right here does come up and bug my grip a little bit. It's not a hot spot, but it just, you feel it. This part of the clip doesn't really bother me at all. It is not reversible, and you have, again, this Ivory Micarta inlay here. Really, really beautiful knife. So let's go ahead and get our comparisons out of the way. It is going to be a lot smaller than the Rat 2. It is going to be, is it going to be roughly the same as the Rat 2? I'm sorry, this is the Rat 1. The Rat 1 is a lot bigger. The Rat 2 and it are almost the same size. So if you have an Ontario Rat 2, this is roughly that same size. So really, really cool. Let's put it back up on the stand here, and let's talk through the specs. So this one is 7.125 inches overall. It's a 3-inch blade. So again, very nice. Very, very nice. Not bad at all. 0.11 on the thickness. 60 Rockwell hardness on the S35. It is a spear point is what they call it. Yeah, I can see that. I called it a drop. But anytime the tip is basically lined up with the pivot, which this is. And by the way, what do you guys think of the black knife with the silver pivot and the silver screws and hardware? I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I don't mind it at all. And by the way, you do have S35 on the blade right there. Very, very nice. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good with the silver, actually. Black finish, flat grind. The handle thickness is just 0.38, so it is very thin. The handle length is 4.125. It is only 2.10 ounces. And again, made in the USA, Protech Newport. And again, let's see what they say. It says micarta on that handle material. And again, I don't know what kind of micarta it is, but it is very slick and, it is not slick. It is not textured is what I'm trying to say. But you do have a good grip on this. And it's got this great tuxedo look to it. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife. And again, super snappy, just incredibly, incredibly snappy. It does not like thud like it's going to come out of your hand because it's such a thin, lightweight knife. And again, look at that thin, what did I say? The blade thickness is 0.11, so very, very thin. Let's show a little bit. I'm running out of cardboard. I got to get another piece over here. But again, you could, whoa, that flew across the room. That was neat. It's definitely a cutter, very thin, definitely does a very good job with that. Just a beautiful knife, and you have this very aggressive tip. Let me wipe the blade a little bit here. You have a very aggressive tip, very excellent, as you can see. I mean, very delicate tip as it comes down to a very, very much a point here. There is no, I mean, this thing is locked up like a bank vault, guys. And, we'll go ahead and talk about this. I forgot to do this on the SNG, but it's centered. Trust me. If you watch my SNG video and you're like, why didn't he say here, we'll just show you. Dead centered. I mean, it's Protech, guys. It's going to be done right. It is dead centered. No lock rock whatsoever. No blade play. Just a phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal knife. And just for that comparative sake, I think we did this in the other one. We will put the Protech SNG, which also came from Andrew out here, which, by the way, also no blade play or lock rock, just so well done. And both of which are just gorgeous looking knives. Really thankful Andrew sent these out for me to check out. So 2 more really cool out the side auto opportunities for you guys. If you're interested in autos, those are 2 really good ones. Now, again, we can debate all day long about autos, and again, I know some of you can't even own them in whatever state you're in. I can now, which is why people have been sending me ones to check out because, yeah, it's an option for me now. And again, it's just like assisted. Sometimes, you want to have a one-handed knife, but you can do that with this knife. It is definitely capable of being a one-handed knife. Not bad at all. And you can get a little fidget rhythm going on here. Not bad in any way, shape, or form. A phenomenal, phenomenal small knife at 7 inches. Nice. Just overall a very thin, very nice package. So again, Andrew, thanks for sending. If you guys see one of these in stock somewhere, drop it down in the comments, and I will be glad to share that with everybody. And I appreciate that. So give me a thumbs up. And let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And thank you guys for all your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.